How can anyone make sense of the way things are going right now? How lost we are. How powerless most of us feel. I've been sitting here trying to journal, but I just feel frozen. I can barely follow my own stream of thoughts, let alone try to get them down on paper. It's everything, you know? There's just so much. I don't even know where to start. People in positions of power having absolutely no regard for anyone or anything, completely unaffected by how their actions affect the rest of us. Like, how do you cut down a forest and not feel anything at all? How do you use your power to harm other people and not shed a single tear? And how can we all watch this play out and not care? For half a second, could they think about anything other than themselves or making more money? Sometimes it just feels like there's nothing we can do to stop the power-hungry people from exploiting everything in their path. Is there anything off limits for the consumption of money-hungry men? Why do they need more? Why do they need to control everything? I can't wrap my head around it. I want to believe that there's something we can do, you know, to make this a better place. I've lived my whole life believing that, but I'm struggling right now. I'm having a hard time believing that anything we do really matters. I mean, is us showing up, us artists, free thinkers, writers, magic people, sensitives, mystics, is us showing up actually putting even the smallest dent in the machine? I'm having a hard time seeing if anything we're doing actually matters. I'm having a hard time seeing the point. I've been wondering recently, what would happen if we were to just stop caring? It costs me a lot to care, you know? My energy, my time. Life is so precious and so short, and here I am trying to make the world a better place. I mean, it's always been shitty, right? So why do I care? I would love to escape into my own little fantasy and just forget about the problems of the world and coast blissfully and ignorantly through life. Doesn't that sound nice? What can I say? This is just how I feel right now. Overwhelmed and powerless. Which is exactly how they would want us to feel, right? People have been fighting against the greedy people at the top forever, right? We're still fighting them. Fighting for some semblance of goodness in their hearts. Decency. Love. Where's the love? Why do I care? The truth is that I do care. A lot. And I can't even pretend like I don't. So what do? Maybe we continue to take grounded daily steps and focus on our small corners of the world right where we are. We don't have control over much, but we do have control over the choices we make, how we show up each day, and how we use our voices. One pine cone added to the flickering flames, a seed planted for change. The leaf from an oak I set ablaze. We take back the reins. Berries from a shrub I throw into the fire. May all who are hungry eat. Fallen bark from a pine I cast into the sparks. Protection for every living thing. A flower from the ground I pluck and then burn. May those in power open their eyes. Needles from cedar I watch as they glow. One by one we rise to the task. I set this in motion by my own sacred light. Transform these to embers, and now it is so. We can listen in the silence when others are drowning themselves with noise. We use our psychic powers to unveil the truth that's revealing itself to us every moment of every day. We can travel through timelines and shift the trajectory. We can call on the loving forces on the other side to empower us to become our own heroes. What we do with our intentions and our words, what we do from the depths of our heart, matters. We can cast spells with our words, our actions laced with intention, carving out a new pathway forward into the future, even if we can't see it, even if it doesn't happen in our lifetime. Every single human has a fire burning within them, something that lights them up and moves them forward into inspiration and into action. And if we all respond to the voice within us that guides us towards a greater love, unity, then we can make powerful waves of change. Because everything we do in the name of love and justice matters. We've got each other. You're never alone. I love you. Where do you find yourself going? Do you know your wounds are showing? You turned yourself around in circles again and clung to what was broken. I hold on close to what you showed me, an unbroken bond I know you cannot see. I hold on to hope with a tattered string, and though you cannot see, I still dream. to